Ah, isn't she lovely? It's that time again, baby. 2021. I should say 20, 21, 20. Oh, come on, man. 22, eh? It's 2021, 2022. Serie A, Serie B campaigns this weekend. I mean, Now, I'm getting ready for it. We've already busted out the books. We already know. Yep, the City B campaign will be starting here shortly. We're talking it's 9 a.m. here on the East Coast. And the Frosinone part of my match will be starting here at 2:30 Eastern Time. Of course, we followed them in the Copa as they both bowed out early. And of course, Serie A weekend's coming this weekend too. Means it's time for my craziness. Yep. It's happening, everybody. TJ Sports Betting Pub Happy Hour for the weekend. Football. It's so hard to wipe the smile off my face today because the Serie A and the Serie B. Yeah. I'm not sure if you know I like this stuff or not. It is Friday. It is August 20th, which means August 21st. Loaded with matches. MLS matches. Serie A, Serie B all weekend. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So let's get everybody started because I want to talk about the first match Frosinone and Parma. We saw, like I mentioned, their Coppa Italia. Yeah, they're both done. You're both done. Just stop. Just stop. And it's not like they lost to Serie A clubs either. They just got taken out. When you lose 3-1 to Lecce the way the Parma did. Okay. The 2 loss to Venezia. Still, yeah. It's not the real way you want to be preparing for the campaign. We look at how Parma has been preparing for the campaign. So, you know what, man? But with Parma heading to Castellano, I guess now it's Benedetto Steppe, right? All right, I'm going to call it Castellano because I can and I should and I have. I can't, It's like changing the name of Fenway Park. Like, even though this place hasn't been around forever. Right off the Autostrade. Of course, you know right where that is, right? We all know right where that is. Take the A1 down from Rome, right down. Oh, come on, man. What I'd give to be at this cool little stadium. You know what? It's a cool little stadium. You know what? If we're going to start City B, we're going to start with some goals expected here. If Parma cannot stop Lecce from putting 3 in the back of the net in a cup match, and now these two are going to start the campaign against each other, the over 2 and 2.5 handicap is -110 for Frosinone and Parma. Yes. Will there be a third goal so we can cash our ticket? Probably. I'm counting on it a little bit. The over 2 and 2.5, obviously you want to hit the 2 first, and then you want to hit the 2.5 side of that, which comes with the third goal. You know what? Just in case these two schmuck teams can't find that third goal, I hate to start with a complete loss. That's why I like half wins and half losses over the course of a season, because they're going to add up. Let me tell you how many times we're going to have a half win and a half loss here over the next 9-10 months of football, because make no mistake, I'll be betting on every weekend and almost not every match, but I'll be betting on a lot of Italian football, Lega Calcio, over the next few months. Make no mistake about it. That 2 and 2.5 is playable today, though. It's like I mentioned, it's a 2:30 game, so you got 5.5, 6 hours before this show goes off the air to catch that for Friday. Tonight also, there's a match in MLS we're going to talk about. That's San Jose match. Oh, man. Was that awesome or what? Now, of course, everybody knows what I'm talking about over at my Discord channel. I call the 1-1 score. And San Jose goes up 1-0, and then all of a sudden Nathan just gets escorted off the pitch. Down goes San Jose a man. There goes the equalizing goal. It's 1-1, and we have to get through 70 minutes to try and salvage a San Jose draw. Yes, we will. Wow, man. I'm sure all the guys in my Discord right now going, yeah, man, I don't know how we did that. Yep, I had to change like two shirts, I think, that night. Man, I mean, when you're down a man in the 20th minute, the odds are not in your favor. San Jose, man. So, of course, San Jose will be without Nathan this weekend, but does it really matter? Does it really matter? The Galaxy stink. This is not your daddy's Galaxy squad anymore. Bruce Arena's nowhere near there. Landon Donovan's nowhere near there. There's no one over there that really should stop San Jose from finding another way to get a result. That San Jose plus half and plus one is minus 110 on that handicap. Here we go again with half win, half loss situations. Hey, you know what? San Jose finds a way to get another draw tonight, we get paid. San Jose finds a way to win tonight, we get paid. San Jose loses by a goal tonight, you know what? We lose half a bet. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't set myself up earlier. It's 9 a.m. New York time. All right, cut me some slack. San Jose plus half plus one on the handicap is sold. All right, yeah, a little too early for this right now. I don't wake up anymore. Everybody pissed off around here. All right, yeah, that's San Jose head up to Carson to play the Galaxy. Come on. This Galaxy just, man, not impressive me enough. San Jose should certainly find a way to get a result here again, even without Nathan on that pitch. So what? For Saturday Serie A affairs, the Hellas Verona, Sassuolo. Now, obviously, we see Di Francesco. It's over in Verona now. You know, I always apply him to Sassuolo. I always see him sitting in that black and green. I just always envision Di Francesco with the black and green of Sassuolo, even though he hasn't been there. It's a disaster that was Cagliari, Sampdoria. My God, man. Disaster for him. And, you know, Verona had whatever you want to call last year's campaign, right? It was last year's campaign. That's all it really was. So, can Di Francesco make a big difference in Verona this year that he couldn't really do with Cagliari or Sampdoria? I mean, I wrote down 7, 6, and 21 over the 3 years that he was with Cagliari and Sampdoria. Oh, man. So, Verona's making the whole plunge. All right, man, we believe in you. You know what? I'm going to believe in him for a minute here. It's opening match. They're at home. The Verona draw no bets, like minus 110, minus 115, depends on your book. The fact that Sassuolo is in the draw no bet was minus 105 too is what kind of made me say, all right, wait a minute. If I'm going to have to pay for draw no bet with Sassuolo on the road when Verona really should be able to get a result here. We saw it looked okay in their first Copa match with the 3-1 win too. Man, I like Verona in the draw no bet there to find a way to come up with some kind of result. If they draw, they draw. We get our money back. No harm, no foul. I'm okay with that. The Atalanta. What is going to happen with Torino again this year? They keep letting number 9. Hey, man, for 17 years, number 9's been on that pitch for Torino, man. He should have been off that pitch 3 years ago. We saw what happened 2 campaigns ago with Torino. I barely survived. And we saw what happened last year with Torino, barely surviving the campaign. Come on. See the Atalanta minus 1 is like minus 110. You know what? Will Atalanta find a way to get 3 points? Yes, they will. Are they going to win by 2 goals, 3 goals? They certainly can. And all we need them to do is just win by the goal to at least push our action. I trust nothing Torino has to offer. Nothing. I buy nothing from you. I'll even buy your flour. Nothing. All right. What else was I going to put? Yeah, Atalanta, right? Yeah, in the minus 1 versus Torino. That was it for the City A start for Saturday. The MLS. You already have a San Jose pick for Friday night. I'm going to give out a few here, and then I'm going to get everybody out of here because other people, well, I'll explain it all. The Seattle draw no bet. Okay, plus 110, 2.10. Okay, then. New York City, three-way line versus the other New York team. New York City's three-way 1x2 line is plus 110 also. New York City can't get a result against the Red Bulls. Stop it. They're going to win that match. The Dallas draw no bet against Houston. Don't call that a rivalry game. Houston sucks. You have to actually be a decent team and be a contender or be worth talking about to be talking about any kind of rivalry like Houston Derby, Texas Derby. Oh, shut up. Just stop it. There was no Houston, Dallas, Texas Derby. No. Just no. Houston sucks. So that Dallas draw no bet. Plus 140. Plus 140. It's even plus 148, plus 145 at some sites, plus money. The rest, yep, you're going to need to be a registered and subscribed member to my newsletter over at thesportsbettingpub.net if you want to have some extra MLS plays this weekend. No point in posting on my whole YouTube thing. What do you like tonight, EJ? Yeah, no, man, I'm not posting on my YouTube channel plays. You know what? You get a hold of me, I'll tell you what I like if you want to get a hold of me. Otherwise, that's it. Yep, Italian football plays for the rest of the weekend too. MLS, like I mentioned, it was 12 matches on Saturday. You have what? 1, 2, 3 plays for the Saturday matches. You have one for the Friday affair. That should be enough for everybody out there. That's all you need. If you need more, like I mentioned, come find me over at thesportsbettingpub.net. Man, 3 days for $15. 3 days worth of plays for $15. WTA Cincinnati's going on right now. Quarterfinals today. Krejcikova's getting 4 games, by the way. Yeah. Oh, all right. Hey, man, if you ever go to Covers, I remember I mentioned Covers the other day and the shit site that it is. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed that none of their experts are actually on the Survivor leaderboard. But if you go to the Survivor leaderboard and look at page 1 right now, there's some dude sitting there in about 40th place with a streak of 7 games right now. Just think of the word rainmaking, because I make it rain, and go over to covers.com and look at the streak Survivor leaderboard. And there's rainmaking right there. 7 straight picks. Yep. Number 8 tonight is going to be that Dodger Mets game because Carrasco's on the mound and that total is only 8. Yeah, yep, we're not doing baseball around here anymore because there's just, season's going to be winding up here and I have all this other stuff going on and I have to worry about. Baseball is not going to be, on my dire list of things to do right now. My bet service account is actually re-linked up again to be selling picks this year again. Yep. I made a good chunk of money over there last year, and I'll be making a good chunk of money over again this year. I mean, because Europeans like to buy picks when they know somebody who can help them make money. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you listen to my podcast, then you know what that means. All right. Subscribe to my newsletter over at thesportsbettingpub.net. Get a lot more than just happy hour and a lot more than just a couple YouTube picks over there. I'll hook you up, man. And like I mentioned, feel free to subscribe to some of those picks that I'm giving out on a daily basis because a handful of people over there. That's another reason why I can't just give out the farm over here. I have people I have to worry about. I can't just give everything away, man. It's just not how it works. All right. Like I mentioned, WTA Cincinnati quarterfinals today, too. Should have those plays in. I would help you if you liked help. And that's going to do it for everybody out here today. Again, nice and early. Get you out of here. And thanks for tuning in to sportsbettingpub.net. I'm EJ. That's Roth. Roth is cool. I'm trying to teach him how to throw a split. He's a 3-toe sloth. I'm trying to figure out how to make him throw a split finger fastball. See y'all later. In Boca. Lupo. Ciao.